Legendary rivalry reignited. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Conor McGregor start verbal R on Twitter. The legendary MMA rivalry flares up again as Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov take shots at each other and have an intense verbal war on Twitter. Conor McGregor accuses Khabib Nurmagomedov of running a controversial NFT project. McGregor claims Khabib used his late father's name and Dagestani cultural symbols to promote it, then deleted all evidence after the sales were completed. However, Khabib also has something to say to defend himself. The accusations have gone viral across MMA social media, sparking massive attention, though they remain unverified and one-sided.
In Dagestan, this hat means something. It's called a papacha. It shows where you come from. It's about respect, discipline, the things my father teach me. Every man in my village grew up seeing this hat. It reminds us that strengths come from tradition, not just power. My father wore it before me. One day my students will follow what I learned.
Yes. Stick like this. You see? You understand?
Now anyone can gift it. Pass on a gift to a friend, brother, a mentor, a way to show respect. Wherever you are on Telegram. This is my story. This is my culture. This is my digital gift on Telegram. Digital collectibles on the Ton blockchain. Pass it on.
Recently, Khabib Nurmagomedov held an auction for papakas, traditional hats worn by fighters from the Caucasus region. He explained that the hat isn't just an accessory, it represents their culture, heritage, and the hard work behind their traditions. However, many fans reacted negatively to Khabib's digital sale, accusing him of exploiting his late father's name to promote the auction and profit from it. Khabib Nurmagomedov reportedly earned $4.3 million in just 24 hours from auctioning digital papakas on Telegram, despite facing heavy criticism from fans. He announced that the auction had ended, thanking everyone who participated and describing the papakas as exclusive digital gifts with real value that could be shared with friends and loved ones. Khabib said, "The auction has ended and all papakas been sold. Appreciate everyone who participated in it and become a holder of this great and exclusive digital gift with value that you can share with your friends and loved ones. Thank you for trust." Conor McGregor quickly reignited his feud with Khabib after learning about the millions made from the digital papaka auction. He criticized Khabib, claiming he exploited his late father's name and Dagestan's culture to mislead fans. McGregor suggested that Khabib sold the NFTs and then deleted the online content, leaving buyers feeling cheated. He emphasized that in his view, someone considered a good guy shouldn't be involved in such actions, though these remain his personal accusations. Conor McGregor said, "There is just no way good guy Khabib used his late father's name, as well as Dagestan's culture, to scam his fans and fire sell a bunch of digital NFTs online and then delete all of the content after they were sold, leaving his fans robbed of their money. There is just no way a good guy do this." Conor McGregor mocked the situation, calling it shameful and disrespectful to Khabib's late father. He accused Khabib of exploiting his father's name and Dagestan's culture to mislead fans, framing it as turning a gesture of respect into something dishonest. These claims, however, are McGregor's personal allegations and have not been verified. Conor said, "What a shame and a stain on his father's name. Just wow. To scam fans using his father and his country's culture is just so low. Father's plan has now become father's scam. Very sad." Conor McGregor also mocked Khabib by teasing him over Islam Makhachev, saying he was honoring his father by becoming a two-division champion and placing both belts on him.
Как смотрели последний бой вот этот вот?
Гости тоже были дома, как никогда в этом году. 30-40 человек, наверное, было. Смотрели вместе, переживали.
Общаясь с вами, вот вы такой спокойный человек, но когда смотрели, какие эмоции были? По-другому, наверное, все?
Так же. Вот радость в душе есть, я особо не показываю.
Conor McGregor also shared his picture with his 2 UFC belts to mock Khabib as he captioned the photo saying, "In the name of the father." McGregor also highlighted that Khabib never honored his late father by becoming a double champion and instead embarrassed his legacy by selling items using his father's name. McGregor stated, "On the opposite side of this, it was great to see Islam Mack honor his own father by putting the double world titles on his shoulders and saying, 'There aren't many fathers of double world champions.' Truth." On the other hand, Khabib Nurmagomedov hit back at Conor McGregor's accusations, calling him a liar and claiming he was trying to tarnish his name after their previous fight. He denied any scam, explaining that the digital items were exclusive gifts shaped like traditional papakas, meant to celebrate Dagestani culture and heritage. Khabib said the gifts had real value and could be shared with others, emphasizing that the purpose was to honor his culture, not to deceive fans. Khabib Nurmagomedov said, "You absolute liar. You will always try to darken my name after you got destroyed that night, but you will never achieve that. Yes, good guys don't do that. They don't create exclusive digital gifts with real-time value that you can share with your friends and family. Gifts in the shape of papaja, a hat that symbolizes the traditions and culture of the Dagestan people. Traditions and culture that are slowly walking over this world, whether you like it or not." Meanwhile, Ali Abdelaziz also criticized Conor, telling him to move on from the loss and accept it. He said Khabib completely outclassed him that night and earned far more respect, adding that Conor should stop clinging to the past and focus on rebuilding his own life and career instead of holding on to bitterness. Get over it. The man take your soul, take your manhood. Nobody will ever respect you, not even 1% as much as Khabib. Go get a life, you piece of shit. Popular YouTuber MMA Joey also reacted to Conor McGregor's statement about Khabib, criticizing Conor by saying he's out partying while his wife is 9 months pregnant, yet he's attacking Khabib over selling an NFT. MMA Joey said, "Conor McGregor is literally out there raping people while his wife sits at home 9 months pregnant, but he's demonizing Khabib for selling an NFT." MMA Joey said the main reason many anti-Muslim MMA fans exist is because Khabib dominated McGregor in 2018. He explained that casual fans were crushed seeing McGregor get defeated so decisively and never recovered, leading them to lash out with racist, xenophobic, and Islamophobic attacks against any successful Muslim fighter. MMA Joey added, "Let's be honestly, the main reason there is so many anti-Muslim MMA fans is because Khabib brutalized McGregor back in 2018. The casual incels were devastated watching McGregor having his soul taken that night and simply never recovered. They resorted to screaming racist, xenophobic, and Islamophobic narratives at any Muslim fighter that has success." Meanwhile, Conor McGregor wants Khabib apologize to his fans, accusing him of exploiting his late father's name to sell so-called gifts that actually cost money. He ridiculed calling them gifts since they were sold, saying it goes against the meaning of the word, and described the whole situation as embarrassing and shameful. Conor McGregor said, "Apologize this instant for using your late father's name to sell these gifts that cost your fans so much of their money. Also, to sell something means it is not a gift, you low IQ troglodyte. That is the direct opposite of what gift means. Duh, duh, duh. Ha ha ha. Scamming on your dead daddy's name. Shame." Khabib Nurmagomedov responded fiercely, ridiculing Conor for his past drug issues. He pointed to his efforts helping former addicts at rehabilitation centers in Dagestan and sarcastically invited Conor, implying that Mexico didn't help him and that Dagestan could handle him better. Khabib stated, "My count is 56 former drug addicts at my rehabilitation centers in Dagestan that I treated. Come to Dagestan, they'll take care of you here. Mexico didn't help you as far as I can see." Conor McGregor also responded fiercely, mocking the idea of going to Dagestan and accusing Khabib of dishonesty and scams. He called him a tax-evading fraud and urged him to be honest, reminding him from his own faith that Allah knows all. Conor McGregor said, "And who will I be meeting there because it won't be you, Lowell? You can't scam me with your lies. You tax-dodging scammer on the run. Your poor family, I pray. I pray for your constant lies. I pray, I pray, I pray. While you lie, you should just be honest because Allah knows all." On the other hand, rumors are swirling that Conor McGregor is returning to the octagon and could even headline the UFC White House card. McGregor confirmed that his fight is officially scheduled for America's 250th birthday celebrations, saying the deal is signed and delivered. He also mentioned staying in close contact with Dana White and praised their ongoing collaboration.
Is this a done deal? You're in?
Done
You made a
deal,
deal?
signed, delivered. It ain't a negotiation.
Wow.
It's a done deal, signed, delivered. McGregor
All right.
will compete in the White House for UFC's 200 for the America's 250th
Did you talk
birthday.
to Dana about it? Dana's got to sign off, I would imagine, no?
Me and Dana are in constant communications. We've done incredible business together. I'm the highest generating fighter of all time in the Ultimate Fighting Championship. They've just signed a breathtaking deal with Paramount, where we go to cable TV. $7.7 billion that deal was approved for, and ready to rock, baby. Bring in the big dog, the Mac.
Conor McGregor reveals that he has 2 fights remaining on his UFC contract before he plans to shift his focus to bare-knuckle boxing. Conor McGregor even plans to spend 6 months in isolation to prepare for his White House fight next year. He intends to disconnect from his phone and eliminate all distractions to fully focus on training and perfecting his strategy.
Oh, I have 8 months and change out to the White House event. It's a 6-month operation. You know, I consider it a 6-month operation to get ready for this bout. Period of isolation for sure, where the phone will not be answered. All my people involved with me understand that it is coming. And as I said, it's a 6-month operation. I'm under no illusion of what lies ahead of me in my preparation efforts. The phone will be switched off and the work will be executed. That's my focus right now. I'm just eager to climb the steps into being ready for my return. There's a lot at stake, and I'm very excited at the opportunity. I was right there with my last one. I was in incredible condition. Just a slight lapse in concentration led to an injury. I wish to correct that and show what I'm about.
UFC legend Daniel Cormier believes there's a good chance Conor McGregor will return, especially with the White House event and the attention it generates. He thinks part of Conor's drive comes from his star power fading and people no longer fully believing in him. Cormier adds that for a fighter like Conor, even a single win that sparks interest rather than a huge victory can be enough to bring him back into the spotlight.
That this time, there's a stronger possibility because of all the time that's passed, and I believe that the White House is going to be that big a deal to him. But I think the biggest factor in why Conor McGregor may fight is because no one believes him anymore. And some of that shine is starting to wear off. It doesn't matter how much money you got, Chill. When you're a guy that develops the level of stardom that he reached, when you're a guy that loves the attention and the adulation, and it starts to fade, then you come back and you do what you did before. Because guess what, Chill? It doesn't have to be a big win. It just has to be a win or a fight that propels him into the spotlight.
Daniel Cormier believes the spotlight is what sets Conor McGregor apart. He sees a matchup with Michael Chandler as ideal since Chandler is dangerous on the feet and won't rely on wrestling. Cormier thinks Conor isn't returning just to compete, but because his star power has faded and fans aren't as captivated. Once McGregor is back in the spotlight, whether training or fighting, he will draw attention and thrive in the chaos he's known for, making Cormier confident he will step back into the cage.
I believe the Chandler matchup is a great matchup because Michael won't wrestle him, and he's dangerous when he's striking. So yes, I think he's coming back, but it's not because he wants to compete. I think he's coming back because he understands now that people aren't just in on the Conor McGregor business anymore. You and I spoke about this, Chill, before. Put Conor in a thumbnail, 100,000 views. Didn't matter. Now it doesn't matter. Put Conor in a thumbnail, don't put Conor in a thumbnail. People just like, we're kind of over it. But the moment he's back in the spotlight, really getting ready to fight, or he fights, he'll be right back where he needs to be. Then he can be as crazy as he wants to be, because that's when he gets as ridiculous as he ever is, whenever he has more spotlight than he normally does. That's why Conor McGregor's gonna fight.
That's all from today's video, and we hope you enjoyed it. What are your thoughts on the latest feud between Khabib and Conor? Could this lead to much-awaited rematch between them? Share your opinions in the comments, and make sure to subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos.